What ancient foraging techniques identify edible wild plants? Imagine wandering through a forest, surrounded by countless plants, and needing to find something safe to eat. Ancient foragers didn't have grocery stores or labels. They relied on simple, proven methods to tell which plants were safe and nutritious. These techniques are still useful today for wilderness survival and sourcing food in the wild. First, they learned to recognize plants they knew well from their environment. For example, if they knew how a blackberry bush looked and smelled, they could spot ripe berries easily. Recognizing plant shapes, leaf patterns, and flowers helped avoid mistakes. For instance, wild carrot plants have feathery leaves and a distinct smell like carrots. Comparing these features with similar-looking but poisonous plants like poison hemlock was essential. Smelling plants was a key step. Many edible plants have unique scents. Wild carrot, for example, smells like a fresh carrot, while some toxic plants have bitter or chemical odors. They also tested small amounts of plants cautiously. Tasting was done only after confirming the plant's identity through other signs. If a plant tasted bitter or strange, they would stop immediately. Seasonal awareness was another important factor. Knowing when certain plants are best for harvesting helped avoid eating unripe or toxic parts. For example, stinging nettles are best picked in spring when young and tender. Blackberries ripen in late summer and autumn, making those seasons ideal for gathering. Roots and tubers were often dug up in fall or early spring before plants flowered or went to seed. They focused on specific edible parts of plants. Leaves, fruits, seeds, roots, and pollen all have different seasons and uses. For example, digging up the first-year taproot of burdock or wild carrot was common. Collecting pollen from pine or cattail plants provided extra nutrients. Ancient techniques also used simple tools. Thick gloves or sticks helped harvest plants safely. For example, using a stick to dig up tubers kept hands safe from thorns or stinging hairs. Cross-referencing multiple plant features was vital. They checked leaf shape, flower structure, smell, and where the plant grew to confirm its identity. A systematic approach called the ITEM system was often used. It involved identifying the plant with certainty, testing small amounts, ensuring it matched known edible traits, and observing effects before eating more. Cooking plants like stinging nettles neutralized their stinging hairs, making them safe and nutritious. Processing wild seeds and grains was another skill. Some, like acorns, needed leaching to remove toxins. Others, like goosefoot seeds, were ground into flour. Ancient foragers also used simple tools like knives, scissors, or digging sticks to gather food efficiently and safely. Survival situations. These age-old techniques help you identify safe, edible plants. Start with common plants in your area, confirm their identity through multiple signs, and always test small amounts first. Proper processing, like cooking or leaching, makes many plants safe to eat and more nourishing. Carry reference guides or seek expert advice when possible. Remember, many plants offer different edible parts at different times of the year, providing a steady food source when needed. These methods are simple, effective, and rooted in generations of experience, making them perfect for wilderness survival and wild food sourcing.